Yo, what is going on, my friends? Welcome back to yet another video. Now, last week I did a video saying Xur was selling an SMG for a reason, and I believe he is selling a fusion rifle this week for the same reason. This will be the new standard for meta fusion rifles in PvP. Now, the funny thing is, last week I made a prediction and I was met with this glorious comment. So in short, this video is all based on a complete guess and is likely to be BS. Thanks for wasting my time. I responded, "You sure about that, you Wally?" Because obviously, I was right. It feels good to be right. So here we are at Xur. Let's pull it real quick. Take a look at his inventory. It's a decent armamentarium. By the way, that armamentarium build I did a video on, that's getting nerfed. A lot of things are getting nerfed. And you can see he's also got a really decent bow, SMG, and sidearms. And all three of those weapon types might see more prominence next season as well. But this is that Iota Draconis high impact fusion that he has for sale, and it has under pressure high impact reserves, and crucially it has a charge time masterwork that brings up this Iota Draconis to the universal charge time for all high impact fusions at the start of next season. So next season you won't need a charge time masterwork to get your high impact to 960. They will all be at 960. So Bungie have literally given you a 960 fusion with under pressure and high impact reserves, and are basically kind of trying to tell you something here, that if you like fusion rifles, then this is going to be the new standard for fusion rifles. Gone will be the days of just effortlessly blasting people with a main ingredient or a likely suspect. I do suspect, pun intended, that the rapid fire and precision frame fusions will still be good, but if you want to encroach into that 20-meter territory that fusion rifles are infamous for, then your only option is going to be a 960 RPM archetype. And I thought it'd be really interesting to show you some gameplay of this thing in action and just talk about why I do believe this is a good thing in my opinion, but I do want to know what you think about it as well, especially if you're a fusion rifle enjoyer. Looking at this gameplay here, does this look like something you will enjoy? Now, one thing to note as well, similarly to the friction fire video from last week, it's not a 5 out of 5 god roll by any means. The barrel and the magazine perks, or the battery perk in this case, weren't the best. You could definitely spec out a high impact fusion to be way better than this one, but obviously does have the two top tier perks for fusions, or at least two of them that are typically very top tier: under pressure and high impact reserves. Under pressure giving you stability when the magazine is low, and high impact reserves giving you increased damage when the magazine is low. Now, if you don't know, next season scavenger mods will not work in PvP, meaning for a fusion you'll only pick up one shot per brick. Even if the guy who you killed had 10 million special bullets, you'll only get one shot. You got to make it count. And if a precision frame and a rapid fire frame won't do that in 18-20 meter distances, I suspect everyone who likes fusions will move over to the Iota Draconis. Now, obviously, this is a bit speculative on my part, and maybe I could be wrong and people will still be using the main ingredient next season, maybe. But I also think I could be right here. And I want to talk a little bit about why I think it's a good thing. I think having charge times like this really ramps up the risk and reward of what a fusion rifle is all about. Fusions are all about charge time, prediction, anticipation, and currently with fusion rifles, none of those things really count. You don't need to pre-charge really with a main ingredient, or especially not a likely suspect. You don't need to anticipate. You can more or less use fusion rifles right now as an oh shit weapon. Oh, there's someone there, oh shit, blam, fusion rifle, dead. If someone's trying to primary you with a weapon and, let's say for example, their primary weapon has a TTK of 0.8 seconds, right? And they're hitting all their shots, they're at about 20 meters, they're playing the game as they think they should be, and a main ingredient can charge up faster than they can kill you, and then they'll blast you from 20 meters with the main ingredient. That basically makes it so very difficult to counter and puts a very little risk at play for the person using the fusion. Now with the 960, it's so noticeable, man. It's so noticeable. It feels like an absolute eternity charging this thing up compared to a main ingredient or a likely suspect. And honestly, I enjoyed it. Believe it or not. You can see in the gameplay here, I was getting some pretty nice pre-charge shots off, and it felt pretty satisfying, man. I made a couple of mistakes as well. Get too aggressive, charge up too late, and someone will straight line you with a shotgun, or they'll simply just put a bunch of primary shots into you. Because 9.6 seconds is 0.96 seconds rather 9.6 seconds. Well, imagine Destiny 7 fusion rifle nerf number 99. They now have a 9.6 second charge time. But yeah, 0.96 seconds is a charge time that basically, gives any primary in the game a chance to kill you if you don't make the right play. And I think that's a good thing. Now, obviously, people do get really salty when it comes to things being nerfed. And I just want you to try and think about this logically, okay? Let me know what you think in the comment section. You think I'm onto something here with Xur selling this? Let me know. Now, I'm also going to throw in a couple of comments about my overall feelings for these changes. Obviously added in the in-air stat modifier, a bunch of nerfs to special ammo, a bunch of nerfs to every special weapon in the game pretty much. And I kind of like a lot of the changes they've made and I'm interested to try them. But I posted this meme on Twitter. By the way, follow me on Twitter, DFP Shake on Twitter. Drop me a follow over there. I posted this meme and I feel like it sums up the way I feel and the way a lot of people feel. You've got these nice new sandbox changes, but it's coming back to a home with no new modes or reasons to grind. You've got maps like Convergence continuing to be in the game in spite of everyone telling Bungie how much we hate it. You've got the lobby balancing issues. You've got 1,000 days without a new map. And the way I could describe it, it's like buying a bunch of expensive new furniture for a house that's crumbling at the foundations. Ultimately, these weapon changes are good, but they won't make a dent in the game until all of these other issues that you see here are addressed. But it's better than nothing at the same time. And if in the future they do start building the core of PvP, these changes could go really well together with that. We'll see. Who knows what the future holds, my friends. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Go pick up that Iota Draconis if you're a Fusion Rifle Franklin and get practicing because this might be your future. Peace out. Hey guys, just letting you know that I am live right now over at Twitch, twitch.tv/Shake. I am streaming live playing Iron Banner with viewers. Come over to the stream and say hello.